Hi guys, welcome back, and this will be comic zines and a little bit art zines haul. So yeah, wearing comic t-shirt. So yeah, all set up. We need to start. I don't have time. This is all the comics zines I'm going to show you right now. So let me put them here. Let's start with Papergirls Volume 1. Don't know who is the author. Writer is Brian Vaughan, artist Cliff Chung, and colorist done by Matt Wilson. So I've already read it. I really loved it, mainly because of the coloring, I guess, because I think that the coloring work in these comics is just really good. And if you don't know what it's about, it's a story about 4 paper girls. If you don't know what paper girl is, because I didn't know, so paper girl, paper boy, it's a person who in the morning on a bike delivering newspapers. So this comic is set in the late 80s, exactly in 1988. So one of these paper girls meet for 3 other one, and then the weird stuff starts happening. I think it's a couple of hours after Halloween, so it's all mysterious, spooky vibe. But then it's fall into more like sci-fi direction, and I loved it. A lot of people comparing it to Stranger Things, but I haven't watched Stranger Things, so I can't tell about the similarities, but mainly yes, because the set in the past is 80s vibe, and different mysterious, spooky, but maybe scientific stuff. So I'm really excited to read I'm really excited to continue with the series. I guess it's 6 volumes, or like the last 6 volumes will going to be published soon. I'm not sure. The only thing, like, I bought 1 volume and I want to read now everything, but I would have to wait. I don't have money, and yeah, and then wait when it will be delivered, but whatever. Then I'm going to show you some Star Wars comics. So first of all, I don't remember the English title. I think I will put it somewhere because I don't remember the translation. So I was showing you the volume 1 earlier of this arc. Yes, this is a continuation. I don't know why it took me so long to buy it. Maybe because usually we don't have comic books in the regular bookstores with separate comic shops, and I usually don't visit them on kind of more regular basis. So eventually I bought it on the convention. Haven't read it yet, but I love Star Wars, so it would be cool. And also it's not repeating the plot line of the actual films, so it's not like comic retelling of films or movies, but it's like what was happening in between, kinda. But if we will talk about novelization, I found a manga, Star Wars manga, and this is novelization of, I'm not sure what episode, oh my god, I'm so bad. Jedi Returns, that's how it translated in English. So this is actually 4 parts of novelization. It's the 3rd one, but it was $2. I found it on the flea market, and when I saw it, I was like, yeah. I don't like manga because of the art style. It just doesn't click with me, and also this is I can't say this is a really well drawn manga, but because it's Star Wars, like, it's not super good. I mean, like, in some moments the only way you can identify that Leia is Leia because of in manga female characters has this huge eyes and nice reason because you can tell that Leia is definitely drawn as a female, and she's the only female in the group in the scene. Yeah, there's some other covers of other tomes, and but it's Star Wars, so that's why I bought it. I don't like some translations of mangas because usually translate the safe as the speech bubbles, the exact same size as it was in the original, but it's because it's not like symbols, it's Cyrillic alphabet now in translation. The words are long and they just don't fit, so there's a lot of rocks, and it's not as easy to read as if the speech bubble was bigger and the text would fit without the issues, but I'm complaining just here. So now I moved to kinda smaller comics, sometimes like self-published, so we'll consider zines, but I think that one was published in the publishing house, I believe. So I think I was showing it in the TBR, so kind of translate like including her name in face, by Olga Kovaleva Nikita Lavretsky. So this is like kind of contemporary love story set in Minsk. I don't usually read contemporary anything, nor like fiction nor comics, but a lot of the stuff I will show you next was bought on the convention, so I just wanted to support other artists because I had some extra money and decided, yes, sure, I will buy a comic. So yeah, because I think that publishing a comic was a lot of effort, and just creating a story, creating all this illustration together, because I've tried to make a comic once, like full length, not like full length, like not one single page comic books, but like I think it was like 30 something pages, and I haven't finished it. So I highly appreciate people who managed to finish their comic books. Really huge zine called Cats, again the same authors. Really like the back of it. I will like scroll through it. It's actually quite small comic in terms of amount of pages, but just format thing is really big. It's really like kind of horror, spooky comics. Wow, I don't know how to translate this title. Invisible Touch, but it's not like not exact word, I guess. Do they have author's mark? Because it's like group of artists who sometimes publish together. Yeah, the author is specifically Svetlana Mosina. So I bought this comic book on specific table of his like artist creative group. And this is only volume 1, but I decided I want to try it. If I will like it, then I will probably buy the next volumes. Either I will order them or I will wait to the next year convention, because usually like it was the third convention I was on, and usually I remember them being here selling stuff, so I guess it would be available. I hope so. Quite sad story. Also, I like not like intensively read through it, but also has spooky stuff. I guess just a lot of people brought a lot of spooky stuff. It was the beginning of September when the convention was. There's a lot of spooky Halloween stuff. I don't know why, or it's just my selection of the comics. I don't know. I have no idea. And now it's like more magical, but it's not so spooky. So also this Lena Fechner, how to translate it? It's like the everyday life of practicing alchemist. So there's alchemist, and I guess there's also a character like evil witch in this. Also short comics, self-published I believe, but they're really cute, and I think it also has like multiple different comics. Let's continue. I'm completely lost. Now moving to the stuff I've ordered from Etsy. Wow. Also is Benjamin Wright. But I completely embarrassed myself. I'm not able to read English words. So yes, this is comic zines printed on risograph. I've never personally seen also the printing before, but I think it's fascinating and really interesting. Also, it's like usually with a one color or sometimes two colors. Like for example, this comic has two colors in it because of the way the risograph is printing. I've actually read only the small one, Jumper Shopping, and the main like anticipated bigger ones I haven't read it. It's Breaking and Space Beast. So this is Space Beast, this is Breaking. That one I guess are both printed in single color, but the paper is like a little bit not white. This is more not white, it's like pinkish paper. Looks really interesting. The one thing that I usually not good at understanding handwriting. Not always, but sometimes it's hard, especially when it's like really light printed or small. So I hope I will not have issues reading. I think I don't want to take it out of plastic. I've read them, but yeah, usually store all the zines which came in plastic in the plastic sleeves, so to not damage them. So also is Sarah Kingsley, by the way, for the Etsy also, so we'll try to leave links to them. And this is Choose Your Own Adventure comic book. So starting, then you see a prompt like you can do this or you can do that, depending on that you're reading different frames in the comic book. So I knew that like these Choose Your Own Adventure books exist. Haven't read myself or anything, but yeah, I knew about them, but I didn't know about comics. And I think it's really cool. So this is The Hand in the Pumpkin Patch. I especially loved that one. And another one, The Quest for Cheesy Chips. Also hilarious, but yeah, I love the pumpkin patch quite more. It's more mysterious, I would say. I don't celebrate Halloween, but sometimes like this mysterious vibe, it's like hitting me hard. Also, in the end, I want to show you two art zines. So it's more like art books. They became quite popular in the like, Russian-speaking art community recently. In like almost every fandom got collaborated art zine. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to get a place anywhere. Like I was trying so hard. So it was like almost a year. I was sending requests everywhere, and yeah, nobody wanted me as an illustrator. But well, so anyway, I bought two these collaborative art books. So first of all, it's Harry Potter zine. So the idea is that a lot of artists collaborate together, and each one usually either draw one page or maybe 2 pages. Here, for example, it's like 2 pages. So this is kind of collaborative art book, but usually it's soft cover, so it's not a huge printing run. So like maybe 100 copies maximum. It's usually, I think it's even rare to be 100 copies. And yeah, it's usually like printed, and when it's sold, it's gone. So it's some more with Marauders, and the only thing I don't like how the cover is made, because it definitely they took a low resolution image, but I don't want to complain about it. And another one, I don't know who remembers this fandom, Witch. So there is like this girls with superpower, not wings. It was a different one. I haven't watched the equalization. There was like cartoon TV show but I've almost read the comic book. I haven't read through all of them. I like read 100 something issues, and then some parts of the plot I didn't like at all, and how some character developed, so I haven't finished it to the very end, but I really like this fandom. So I bought some stuff what to show you. It was sold, so it was shown on the internet, all the illustrations, so I don't mind showing you some to you. And now what to show you? Oh, that page, for example. So yeah, so I think that's it. It's my comic haul. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.